From 0 to 100K odd followers might have been quite a journey.
Yes.
Do you recount the pivotal moments that shaped the follower count? Was it a specific brand collaboration, a viral reel, or a pivot in your content strategy? What shaped this?
So being very honest over here, this journey was really, really difficult because you cannot gain until and unless you are pre warrior, you cannot gain so much of followers in a day. So back 2017, that was a time when I started my influencing journey, and that time there was not this Instagram reel that was happening. It was TikTok,
Right.
which got banned.
Right.
So from TikTok I started
Okay.
some creativity, shooting what is Bhubaneswar, and you were doing content on TikTok, and there my reel, one of my TikTok video got viral,
Okay.
got some millions of views.
What was that video about?
Uh, some random,
Random video.
random
Okay.
video got viral, and from there only I got my Instagram page was anyways open. It was a public creator page, so I used to do kind of photo shoots with a lot of videographers, photographers. So from there, I got a lot of followers in my Instagram,
Right.
and all of a sudden TikTok got banned in India. So then Instagram Reels jumped off,
Right.
and then we started doing reels, and slowly it was initially some from my side only. Like I'm doing reels using some products, skincare, because I saw a lot of influencers, creators that time. Like if you'll say from where you got to learn about this influencing journey, it was something like I used to follow Brunal Panchal, Nagma. They are very famous
Names.
Instagram, yeah,
Yeah.
in Instagram influencers. So I used to follow them, and I was like, I too wanted to do something like that in Odisha because I haven't seen anyone doing such kind of things. So initially started with skincare. Then I used to be very lean, so I was like, let's go with something, so that it give me some body positivity, and uh, so this is how I started my Instagram, and slowly after that reel got viral, I got my 10,000 followers, and after that I got a lot of not brand, videographer photographers collaboration. That was completely barter.
Okay. It was
That
part.
time it was not paid,
Paid,
that
yeah.
brands are giving any amount,
Right.
because in Odisha paying influencers is very difficult. So yes, it was a TikTok reel that got viral, and it was a very slow growth from starting from 2017 till 2024. We're going to 2025, and 105K was a very difficult journey for me. Yeah.
So 2017 was your first video, and
Yeah.
it was, you were saying, a totally random video.
Yes.
So it's been 7 years to
Yes.
that
Yes.
video up till now.
Yeah.
You ever imagine that that will blow up till?
Never. It
Okay.
was, I don't know. It was like out of anything. And recently, one of my video got viral this year only, when Sunny Leone came to Odisha, and everyone got crazy about it. Sunny is here, and that video got 3 million views, and that is how I got my 105K.
Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to a conventional 9 to 5 career, how did your parents view this career move initially? Did they think that you should be sticking to the basics like most people do in today's age, or take the less trodden path?
My parents are very, very, very supportive here.
Okay.
Just because of them, I can say that I'm here for only for them, and of course my fiance, who have supported me from the starting till now. He have supported me. My parents and my fiance have supported me everywhere. If I want to shoot somewhere in Barampur or even out of Odisha, okay, chalo, koi baat nahi, I'll take you there. No problem. You have shoot tomorrow early 6 a.m. I'll take you today only. Let's go and shoot. They're very supportive starting from the day one. Even they are encouraging me to do, let's start YouTube. Why you're not doing YouTube? Everyone is doing YouTube, and you're good at it. You should show your skills. So maintaining 9 to 5 job within Instagram as an Instagram influencer, if I'll consider corporate life, that was really difficult because my manager was not that much cooperative that time, that you cannot do Instagram along with 9 to 5 job, because some part of your mind is there in Instagram.
Right.
So that's why I was like, okay, let's I wanted to be a full time content creator now.
Hmm.
So right now,
When did you take that plunge? When did you
this year.
not get swayed by the fact that you are tempted by a steady flow of income every month?
See, I actually, being very honest over here, I never wanted to be a, corporate job holder. I wanted to do something of my own
Right.
as an entrepreneur. But 2 years back also, I started to, I planned to start my own business. But some, society things like log kya kahenge, ladki ho, ye wo. So that pulled me back and I was unable to start my business. But I have some plans. Let's see what are the God plans. So I'm focusing on it and I want to be an entrepreneur. So I never wanted to be a corporate
You
hustler.
already are a solopreneur. In
Yeah,
terms
I
of,
am. But
yeah.
that is in the social media.
Okay.
I want to start my own business.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, along with the influencing.
Right.
So I have multiple plans in my head right now that I want to do Instagram. Corporate life was never into my mind. So
If you could just give a sneak peek into content creators, into how your corporate life was.
it was very difficult getting up at 7 a.m. Then my office was like 50 kilometers far from my home.
Because you stay in Jatni.
Chutney,
Okay.
that's right. So I used to drove the scooty and then punching in at the very right time at 9 to 9:15. And being an HR and business manager, I cannot run late because I want to teach my employees to be on time. And being an influencer, I get random calls. Priyanka, can you do this shoot at afternoon? Because they are also business,
Right.
and they are also busy at Saturday and Sundays.
Right.
And I am also a corporate hustler, so I am also working from Monday to Friday. So it was very difficult role. And at a part of time that time came when my manager said that you cannot do both the things, and you have to choose one. Either you have to just focus on your content creation, or you can quit that and focus on this 9 to 5 hustle.
You were given an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that you cannot do Instagram. I said, no, that is my passion. And something I have seen over here when I was stepping on from the staircase, do what you just love to do. So that's true. I love doing this influencing, and this is not about shooting for brands or something. This is what my passion is. So I'm just going with that. I'm just loving what I'm doing right now, and I quitted that job, and I was like, let's do PR thing. So I am a freelance PR manager and a content strategist. I'm working with multiple brands.
Right.
And I'm working as a freelance influencing manager where I provide influencers to them.
Right.
So take an example of some company like Myntra. Myntra wants some influencer for their fashion shoot. So I provide them influencers for their clothing shoot.
So not simply you're managing your own account, you're also managing creators
Yes.
for brand collabs.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask you about the Myntra Creator Squad.
Yeah.
It's a very hand-picked. They choose.
Yes. Yes.
The selection criteria is very stringent, is what I've heard.
Yes.
How did that materialize?
Yeah, I tried to be a Myntra content creator for 3 years.
Right.
And after hustling for 3 years, finally I got an opportunity to be a part of Myntra styling squad as an influencer squad. And I'm being Instagram Amazon influencer since year. But Myntra was really difficult. But finally, I got a contact. I have mailed them multiple number of times. So as an influencer,
So you did the outreach a lot of
Yes,
times.
yes,
It was
yes.
not inbound.
yeah, outreach as an influencer, we need to do a kind of outreach because there are a lot of influencers. So sometimes they also miss.
Right.
So outreaching the brands about your skills and your knowledge is not wrong. So I sent my portfolio with all the details, my media kit, that I want to be the part of Myntra influencing squad, and it took me around 2 to 3 years, and finally I'm a part of Myntra influencing squad right now, where I am a part of affiliation program. Along with that, there are some barter collaborations, paid collaborations I'm doing with Myntra.
Is this a timely contract, like for 3 years or 5 years or
No, no,
something?
this is
Okay.
not contract based. It depends on seasons.
Okay.
So something like this month, this is a wedding season right now.
Right.
Myntra want to do a barter collaboration with all the influencers, and they will be providing you with 4 5 outfits, and you have to just shoot for them and you have to post them accordingly. But sometimes when it's a gifting season or it's a Christmas, it's a paid campaign where they will be giving you amount plus the clothing.
Okay.
You can choose along with that.
Okay.
So this is how some Myntra content creation program goes on. And recently I saw myself getting featured in Myntra influencing squad. Like, I can see myself in Myntra application. So that's an achievement. So that's a good thing for me.
Excellent. I mean, how does your content ideation look like? I mean, the tech expenditure of it, like camera, lighting, editing software. At this point in time, I do not want to know how it all panned out earlier, but at this point in time, with let's say 100K followers, what would be your monthly charges on your expenditure in terms of tech?
Tech. So I have around 4 panel lights, 3 ring lights, 3 RGB lights, and my most of the expenditures goes on background setting. Like, I need to change the background sometimes.
Can you let our viewers know about what RGB lights are, because I'm myself not aware.
It's like brand something like I'm shooting for a purple kind of lipstick. Okay, so I want my backlight to be in purple color. So that RGB light is having a lot of colors.
Right.
Something like that.
Okay.
So once if I'll press red,
Right.
then red color will flash on. Then
Right.
if it's purple, then purple will flash on. So simultaneously, all the
Right.
colors will flash on.
Right.
So I want the color purple lipstick, and it's surrounded by the lights. So it will give you a very good visualization, right?
The aesthetics are on
Yeah,
point. Okay.
aesthetics.
Okay.
Nowadays, ASMRs are very trending
In
reels.
trending, in vogue. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason I have this. Like, I'm mostly into Digitech. I love Digitech products right now. And I have some brand collaboration with tech products as well, like microphone and, ring light. So I have mostly my expenditures goes for background settings. Like,
How much would it be in a number, if you say an approximate range?
it depends actually.
Okay.
But
What's the range? That's why.
So every month, approximately it is around 20,000. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Social media algorithm is a beast, and you have to beat the beast. What do you do to garner the maximum visibility out of this beast? Are you technically sound always? Do you follow data insights and all of that, or you do have a team to look around that?
No. So to grow your audience, and this insights is a very challenging factor right now. Getting your reel viral is the most difficult task, because nowadays every person is influencer.
Right.
Every person. So we need to understand the algorithm every time, and that's why Instagram Meta have created Born on Instagram, where they do the sessions every month. Because if you are aware, every time Meta do any kind of update in their application,
Yeah.
they do a session for
Yep.
Instagram influencers.
Yes.
So I attend all of the sessions from one of Instagram. So when there is an update, they do that session, and I go through that. And every time they say the first 3 seconds of your reel should be that engaging that the viewers should watch the entire reel. If the first 3 seconds are not that much engaging, then there you won't be getting any views.
So how do you try to make the hook of your entire content attractive? What's
The
your strategy?
trending things right now. The most trending thing right now is ChatGPT.
Okay.
So I write the script manually, and I ask GPT what should be the thriving part of this script that should strike the viewer's mind. And yeah, here you go, ChatGPT
Voila.
answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Presto. Also wanted to ask you this. ODR creators at this point in time, they're nascent, very nascent at this stage.
Yeah.
Uh, what are the financial and infrastructural challenges that they face in terms of brand accessibility and financial investments?
There is a lot of comparison if you compare in this Odia creator and comparison to the outside of Odisha creators.
Right.
A
Like
lot of
what I wanted to know was obviously they miss out on the networking opportunities if they're not in a metro city.
yeah, exactly.
That's already there.
Yeah.
But in terms of brand accessibility and exposure, because of the advent of social media,
Yeah.
everyone gets it.
Yeah.
There is an overdose of information these days.
Yes. Yes.
So what have you done differently to stand out from the crowd?
So being honest, I focus not only on Odia content, I focus on English, Hindi plus Odia. If you'll see my Instagram, my entire Instagram is not only focusing on one language. Even though I'm not aware of Tamil and Bengali, I do work with Tamil and Bengali brands. I try because as an influencer, you should learn. If I'm only I'm only focusing in Odia, then the content, the like Myntra, okay. Myntra focus is on completely on English or Hindi. They do not encourage that much of regional language.
languages, yes.
Yeah. So they want, because they will be publishing that in their application.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason you should always do some kind of reels or videos in multilingual things, and that will be reaching to the audience.
Wider audience.
Yeah, wider
Okay.
audience,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I've thought, and most of the influencers here are not doing it. They are just focusing on Odia content and all. So I thought of like, let's do something different and let's go with Hindi, English as well as Tamil and Bengali. So I started scripting everything.
Okay.
When there is a requirement for Bengali creators, I signed up for that, and I started listening, how I started practicing how to say Bengali and Tamil and everything, and that's how brand started reaching out to me. And saying something from the script is not that difficult. So it just require practice. So
Okay.
that's how brand started working with me, and as an Odia creator, reaching out to the other brands, like brands, if the tier 1 cities brands are coming to the Odisha, first they have some kind of application. From there only they search
Okay.
like hashtags, Instagram influencer or Odisha blogger, Odisha influencer. So hashtag matters a lot. So if I'm not using that hashtags, how will brand reach out to me, right?
Okay.
So hashtag matters a lot. So that is how I'm a PR manager, and this is how I also search for creators. So if like Aditya Birla came to Odisha this last month, yeah, and they were looking for some Odisha influencers to promote their Taswa.
Okay.
That new brand got launched.
Right.
So they were looking for new influencers, and I was doing the PR things and all. How they were looking for us? By hashtags only. So if you are maintaining the hashtag things, that's how you'll get it.
Are you trying to say that I would imagine as a social media person as well that hashtags are a sacrosanct basic thing that most
Yeah.
people already know.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to crack the code in terms of putting the right hashtag?
It's not that difficult. It should be just like what content you are creating, and it should match your content creation.
But don't a lot of these influencers already do that?
They put up the hashtag just like Bhubaneswar Buzz, Bhubaneswar Odisha, but putting up the right hashtag and keywords is very much essential to grow your audience.
Okay.
Yeah. So it should be that engaging. Even the hashtag should be that much engaging so that brands will reach out to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Because I'm a fashion influencer, and I focus on my niche is into ethnic or Western outfits. So I should write ethnic, western, everything in the entire keywords.
Okay.
That's how brand will reach out to you. Otherwise, how will the brand understand what niche you are having?
Right.
Everyone write in their bio that I'm a fashion creator,
yeah.
but what niche you are having? I'm a beauty influencer, but I don't. My skin tone is very different from other influencers. So how will brand understand it? What concerns, face concerns I'm having right now? By mentioning there that what skin problems or what skin I'm having. So that's how brand reach out.
Through the hashtags.
Yeah, through the hashtags.
Okay.
And then they DM us to understand more about it over the Instagram or over the mail, because we do not share the contact details directly. Currently, I have not shared my Instagram to managed by any other agencies, and I'm only the person who is managing everything.
Understood. While starting off, you might not have been that much of a chooser, but at
Yeah.
this point in time, you must have said no to brands, right?
Yes.
And that's what I wanted to know. What are the non-negotiables for you before signing a brand collab?
Okay. First, I look for the brand, of course, the value of the brand that is having in the entire area, or just like it's a local brand. Okay.
Right.
And they just came to the market. So you need to understand what is the product about. If the product is really great and is really working, so as an influencer, it's not wrong to promote their products. But currently, as I'm having 105k followers, a good number of followers, and my reach is going good. So I want to be into a win-win strategy for brand as well, for me as well, where I want to sign up with the brand that will be profiting me as well as the brand.
Tell us about an instance where you said no to a brand because you didn't feel aligned with its goals and.
Okay, I won't disclose the name.
Don't disclose the name.
Definitely, but the reason was the product that I was looking for was not that good. I have read the reviews in their website that it is not working. The brand said that will be giving you the payment on that.
Despite the offer being lucrative.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. But the only thing is the product was not good. So if I will be promoting something and the product is not good, my audience will be in the end blaming me. What are you promoting for money? For money, whatever you're just doing everything for money. So this is not for what influencer does, right? Influencer works for money. Some influencer works for money, but not, if the product is not good, then there is no point of promoting in my page.
Okay.
That's what I focus on right now.
Let's talk some numbers now. Let's come to the more interesting part. Give us
Okay.
a split of your income stream. You
Yeah.
might have brand collabs, platform-centric collabs, sponsored content, affiliate marketing. How do they look like? How much are you making these days? How much are top influencers with 100k plus followers, which is rare in Bhubaneswar, in Odisha,
Yeah.
making these days?
Now the thing is, followers doesn't matter in right now.
Right.
For some brands does matter, but if your reach is really good, they will be paying you a really good amount. But if you're having good followers with average views or average reach, they will be giving you this much of amount. So if I'll talk in numbers, what should I say? Affiliate marketing.
Give us a ballpark figure, yeah.
Yeah, so if I'll say for paid collaboration, the highest paid collaboration I have got till now is per reel plus story is 30,000 per reel and story. And the minimum was 5,000 per reel and story.
Okay.
And I don't work under 5,000. This is what I have set.
That's your
That's
bench.
my, yeah.
Absolute
That I
minimum.
won't be going lesser than 5,000. And rather than that, affiliate marketing is a hit right now.
Yeah.
If that reel goes viral and people are liking that product, so I will be getting affiliation via my code and value from that as well. So I won't say every month is different.
Okay.
So
What's
so
the range?
approx, yeah.
Yeah.
If you'll ask me approx per month,
Yeah.
so it's around, it depends actually. Some per month it's near to 1 lakh, or some month is around 30 to 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
but-
range is, the spectrum is large.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
actually large. If I will be, I will be staying in some metro city actually. then the numbers would have been higher, because a 100K influencer, as per the market standards, should be earning around 3 to 4 lakhs per month.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the market standards.
Now 9 of your content pieces go viral. The 10th one doesn't blow up, and you're subjected to trolling. Have you ever been subjected to trolling? How do you handle that? That's the harsh reality of social media. You're always in public life. There are 100K people looking at you all the time. How do you handle that?
It's very simple, by switching off the turning off the comment section.
Was it that simple earlier as well?
No, actually, the more trollers I'll get, the more engagement I'll get.
Mm-hmm.
So I wait until the engagement hits. So if the trollers are engaging in my comment section, in my DMs, that means I'm getting a lot of engagement. I'm getting a lot of profile visit. So if there is 50% are commenting in my reel, then that's the algorithm. That there was an algorithm hits. So the Instagram will again blew up the
But from a human point of view, those bad comments doesn't affect you mentally?
doesn't affect me.
Okay.
Because if I will be affected by negative comments, I will never grow.
So who do you take your constructive feedback from?
As my family, of course.
Okay.
Because asking an influencer, I don't actually discuss this with a lot of people, that I'm getting negative comments and all and so and so. I discuss this with my family, that is there something wrong, or should I take this video down? And they said, no, let them say. Are they coming to your home? Are they stopping you somewhere on the road? No, right? Are they paying you money? No. Let them say. वो बोलते रहेंगे. You do your work. That's how it goes. I'm never affected by trolling.
You have never been affected by negative trolling. I mean,
So
trolling.
trolling was there, but the only thing is I avoided.
Okay.
So avoiding is the only thing that you can grow. If I'll be answering the trollers, then there is no point of arguing with the person who don't know me and just randomly commenting on my video, who is not aware of what I'm doing. But yeah, everyone have different kind of perspective, right? You will be having different perspective. I will be having different perspective. So that's completely fine. If a person doesn't like my content, simple. You can just go and scroll.
Move on to the next person. Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the number of active lifestyle and fashion creators in Odisha at this point in time? And how is the competition like within you guys? Is it rivalry or is it like healthy banter? How is it?
So, in social media, you'll see every influencer are friends. But yes, I see not all are your friends. Not all. You'll be having one or two influencer.
Right.
Two influencers who are actually your friends, who are actually supporting you to grow. But not all. Maybe they'll be acting like, hi, how are you and all. But not all are your friends. But yes, maintaining a social life, real life and real life is different. So currently the number of influencers we are having in Odisha is more than 1,000. 1,000 is just what I know, because I see that in
trying
group.
to say there are 1,000
1,000.
fashion and lifestyle influencers in Odisha?
Yes.
Okay. How many of them are really making money?
Even if you're having around 300 followers with a good content, you can earn money. It actually depends on your content. It actually depends on your content. If you're really very good at your content creation, because nowadays Instagram is focusing on lower profiles, on the profiles are not having that much of followers.
Okay.
So they are the different strategies that they will be hitting the algorithm very soon. The people with the less number of followers. So they can earn money. And I, as a PR manager, have given work to the influencer who have 300, 400 followers to 1 lakh, 1 million followers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does 100K plus followers ever gotten into your head? If yes, how do you keep yourself grounded?
If yes, I was like, yeah, I hit 100K followers. That was for instance.
Okay.
I shared with family. I have not yet celebrated the 100K followers till now. I got a call from my best friend. She's also having around 130K followers in her Instagram. And she was like, Priyanka, you just hit 100K followers and you didn't even mention me. What kind of friendship is this? And I was like, what? 100K? Did I? And I was like, even a lot of people called me and said that you now you crossed 100K followers. And I was like, okay, it's completely fine. I was happy that now it's 100K. Now I'm into a micro kind of influencer.
Influencer.
But to keep myself grounded, I just, like, of course I shared with my parents and they were like, okay, who are the person you follow in Instagram, who are your what should I say,
Role models.
yeah, exactly, role models you follow from the starting, that what you want to become as an influencer.
What was your answer?
Entrepreneur, of course. I want to be an entrepreneur. And yeah, 100K is just the start. It's just one step up. I want to achieve in million. So looking at the celebrities, or not comparison to celebrities, of course, because I was never into any industry line. I was never interested in industry line. I was into influencing only. That is something personal, my skill things. So comparison to the influencers, having 5 million, 10 million, 15 million followers. So it's just one step ahead, and I'm really happy that I achieved it, and I still want to grow a lot. Let's see how it goes.
What is that singular metric that helps you build authentic audience credibility and at the same time bagging lucrative brand collabs?
The-
How do you balance authenticity with the audience along with lucrative brand offers?
Okay. So while I was coming for this podcast, I was, shooting one skincare video
Yeah.
with Pons.
Okay.
So why will men will watch my video? Because it's something related to
Right,
skincare,
right.
and not all men prefer skincare, right? So to engage my audience, because if you'll go to my insights, like 60% are men and 30%, sorry, 40% are women. So to engage my audience, I focus on something like every person is dealing with. So I did my content in Odia, because of course in Odisha I started doing my content, skincare content in Odia, so that people will see that and they'll understand what is acne. Everyone is dealing with acne, like
Right.
maybe not, but 90% of people are dealing with acne scars or melasma or something like that. It's very simple, like every person is dealing with acne scars, or some family members might be suffering from this kind of problem. So I keep my content very real, authentic, so that people should engage, and how should they cure their problems while looking at the video. Like I was shooting for a pigmentation reel. That reel, that sunscreen was about pigmentation. So that's how will it help my audience. So I was focusing in Odia content, and so that it will help the audience to cure their pigmentation.
A major complaint with the audience here is influencers being cringy.
Yeah.
How do you restrict from cringe content
Yeah.
and make it really, really relatable to the audience?
See, if I really wanted to grow my followers from 100, even if I've been, focusing on something like, to grow my every reel, I should have started dancing on the road, because if I'll be dancing, I'll be getting a lot of views. That's something, that's where people are mainly trolling. And that's where people are really engaging in Odisha. They're not actually focusing on the influencer content. They're looking for something who is dancing, who is like doing reels on songs. So I have got a lot of offers
Right.
from brands to dance on songs and to create reels on that. But that was not my kind of niche. I'm not into it. I'm into a category, lifestyle, fashion, and beauty category.
For upcoming creators, what would be your 2 cents on the use of technology and technological investments to stay ahead of the curve? Something that you've personally implemented and seen tangible growth.
So, to become a good content creator or blogger, you should always focus on the idea. If the idea hits, then you are a very good content creator. Then, if you be if you are asking about the technical part or a technical investment, then they should be having a good ring light, a panel light, of course, to focus on the good lighting setup. uh, if they are a beauty creator, they want to focus on skincare and or hair or something, so they should be having a good setup like ring light, a microphone, of course, because your voice should be audible while you are saying something. And along with that, a good background setup.
Okay.
So I have seen content creators who are not having that much of good background, you know, background settings and all, but their idea are so good that they're getting the all of the reels are getting viral.
How does the future look like for you? Are you looking to diversify from lifestyle and fashion to other domains?
Yeah.
Are you tempted to do that at this point in time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm currently very interested to get into automotive sector.
Why is that?
Have you seen anyone in Odisha who is doing any kind of automotive reels, like someone who is focusing on new car launch or new bike launch or
Yes, I think on the top of my brain I can recall a few, but not on Instagram.
exactly on
Yeah.
YouTube?
YouTube, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I want to get into that.
Okay.
Why should I be like as how Instagram started, right? Like from TikTok to Instagram journey, and then fashion, something that came up, then something beauty came up. Then let's get into automotive. Let's focus on automotive sector, because there is no one in Odisha who is focusing on automotive sector. And MG, we are actually having all the automotive brands in Odisha. Nearly all, not Tesla, of course,
yeah.
but of course all.
Yeah.
So they are actually also looking for someone who will be coming to their store and making reels, and who will be focusing on the new launch of car and their bikes, and of course the new products, right? So my plan is that I will be getting into the automotive sector. So right now I'm just thinking of it, how should we start, and I'm just planning in the entire reel, the automotive sector, with my fiance, because I need someone next to me while driving the car, of course, and while shooting the entire video. But yes, I will be reviewing my plan is that I will be reviewing every kind of car that is getting launched, every kind of bike that is getting launched, and I will be the first woman influencer who is doing this automotive reel.
That's your goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. What would be your message to young content creators who give up very easily if their first reel doesn't blow up? What would you say them? Keep persisting. From your own experience, what would be your anecdotes to them? What would be your message to them?
My message would be, just do what you love. Just don't run after someone like they are just doing applying a lipstick, and they're just doing eyeshadow, and they're doing the hairdo and something. Don't focus on that. Love what you do.
Okay.
That exactly what I'll suggest to the young influencers, that what you are good at. If you'll know what you are actually good at, that I am good at, if I'll say I'm good at fashion creation, and I'm good at styling. How did Nancy Tyagi blew up, right? She was even not aware that she'll be now a role model for so many brands, so many youngsters. So similarly, if you want to become a famous Instagram influencer, my suggestion would be, do not give up and love what you do and what you're good at. And you'll be hitting the world very soon.
All right. It was a pleasure having Priyanka on the podcast. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.